Good question by Big Rooster. Big Rooster said, if the powers that be were smart enough to manipulate the Bible for their own purposes, why did they leave so many inconsistencies? Well, it's a multifaceted answer to that. So let me see what I can get out in these 2 minutes. So here's the deal. First, you have to contemplate this. You have to realize that no government, no society ever thinks that their society is ever going to end. That no matter what kinds of futuristic things happen, that they'll always be. The Romans, when they put together the Bible and the scribes started translating and started putting the canon together, of course, they thought that the Roman government will last forever. They thought that the Caesars will continue and that the church will have all the power. So you have to look at the fact that they didn't think that it would ever change, that only the priests and the scholars of the priest at that would be able to read the Bible. Remember, back in the day, an average person didn't have a copy of the Bible. The average person couldn't read it. There was a time when it was heresy to even have a copy of the Christian Bible. So those people never thought that their time would end. They would always be in control. And since they were always in control of the doctrine, it didn't matter if there was inconsistencies. They controlled the doctrine. They controlled the message. We still see this in the church today. That if a denomination decides what is, then that's what the people will generally follow. Most of the people who have a Bible have never read it from front to back. They've only read certain chapters and quotes and scriptures that their pastor has told them about, or their favorites. But most of them don't know more than 90% of the things that's in there. And the church can continue their doctrines in that same fashion. We still find this in other countries where people haven't read the Upanishads, they haven't read the sutras that Buddha wrote, they haven't read the Quran. People don't read. It's as simple as that. That's one of the simple things, and that's one of the main things. Because look, right now, most people think America is going to last forever. It's not. Most people think monarchies are going to last forever, or democracies are going to last forever. But nothing does. Change is a constant of the universe, and we have to realize that change is always going to be a constant of the universe. The other thing that they realized through the Catholic Church, and this is also what Ibn Sahi and Malik realized when they decided to form the nomadic Arab people into the Arab nation, is that if you can control the religion of a people, then you can control their mind. You control their mind, then you can feed them any doctrine you choose, and they will continue to follow it and believe in it. All you got to do is promise them a little heaven if they maintain this lifestyle, and they'll do it. So that control has been in place. So the inconsistencies, all they have to do is be able to explain it away so that they can make people like me look like we're the Antichrist, or we're the fallen away, or anything, or we're some old rubbish of people who just hate God and things of that nature. So as long as you can keep it on the higher level, and the average person never reads it, never does it, people will continue to follow, because people are sheep for the most part.